Alright, welcome. Here we are. Basically, you can see from like this unit timer, they're about a little over a day. What? We'll just say 2 days left for the Radiance store to reset. So we'll just go through what I basically spent my Radiance on for what, second month I think we've had the store. So me, of course, I'm big on the units, so I'm always getting the units. It's like, hey, 750 units, and I'll drop the Radiance for it, sure. Kabam wants to up that to 1,000. I'm not going to complain, Kabam. You know, it wouldn't break the game. That's all I'm saying. As you can see, though, you've probably seen some of my other videos where I've had like 15k units. Now I'm down to like 1,000. I did get like crystals for the Maker, High Evo. And basically, I've got myself down now to where 50 crystals can guarantee me the 7-star. So I know the Summoner Choice champ is coming, Mr. Knight. Personally, I don't know much about him, but so far every Summoner Choice champ I enjoy. You know, Hurt had his time. Quicksilver, I was a big Quicksilver fan. Gladiator is probably the only one that's like, not so much. Shouthra, I enjoy Shouthra. And plus, hey, you know, most of my champions that are like R3 or our skill class, so I'm looking forward to it. Usually Kabam, you know, they give love to these champions that we actually vote for, and they take their time with animations and movements and all that. So yeah, so like I said, I'm down to like 50 units, so I'll be able to secure him. If not, some champion this year I can get early enough where I won't be missing out too much. Here we have the T7B frags. As you can see, I've gotten 5 out of 10, or half of a T7B. Usually I just get, you know, what I need to farm these for rank 4. You can see here I've only bought one of these this month, but I do have enough to make a rank 4, which is also another reason why I'm in this store at the moment. Now, I've gotten a lot of T6CC. Been doing a lot of rank ups, and hey, 7-star, they eat these up, so needed a good bit of these. You know, I've done some AW rank ups, some BG rank ups. So yeah, T6CC I personally value in the store. Okay, T5, I ended up getting one of these bundles. Now, it was pretty cheap, but this isn't like my go-to place for these item. I pretty much had nothing left in my stash or crystal stash, and usually I use glory and battlegrounds tokens, but at that point I was clear out, so I had no choice. Tier 4 Alpha, I do value that. I'm actually buying 2 of these right now that you guys can see. I need that to make my rank 4. Now we do have 4. But yeah, I do value the T4 up to an extent. I do think once it starts charging 10k, it is a little bit on the expensive side, but you know, compared to the other areas to get it, glory, a ton of glory for only 25% of a catalyst, and Battlegrounds like 20k tokens for like half of a catalyst, so this is unfortunately still our best bang for our buck until Kabam ups the amounts in those stores, but I don't know if they're going to do that anymore. Going back, the Titan Crystal, I personally am not going for it. I mean, I can see it, especially if there are enough champs in the crystal that you may want, but for me, nah, it's not for me. The trophy tokens, same thing. I can't. I don't really value spending Radiance on these. You know, we earn them through Battlegrounds, and what I get from there, I use. So that's a no-go for me. Both Tier 3 Alpha, Tier 6 Basic, I got 2 of each. You do get a ton of catalysts for like 5k, and you know, even this would technically be the third if I bought it, still the 5k range. Now, you know, you start jumping up, that's about a, 5.27k difference, so, looks like for the first 5, I can stand behind. Going beyond that, for me personally, is a no. Here, mostly waiting until the reset. As you can see, one more of these, and I can buy another catalyst. Once I do that, I can R3 relics. I'm currently holding my R3 relics basically for the new relics that are coming this week. So when this does reset, you know, we can well, I ain't gonna say easily, but we can earn some radiance from getting through the victory track in Battlegrounds and reaching 100 points. So, you know, getting through victory track, I can get another one of these and be able to R3 a few of the new relics. So, looking forward to it. Awakening gem shards, for me, I don't value this item, mostly due to the price. I think it's overpriced. 12k radiance for just like, you know, 1k out of the 10k shards you need. The only situation I would personally get this is if I have a champ of every class that I am very desperate to awaken, and I would only get one of these. So that being said, the likelihood of me getting this is very, very low. 7-star crystals. For my account, as you can see, I have like 4 full crystals just sitting there. So this is not worth it to me. I'm not sure when this store opens up, Paragon, Valiant, or whatever, but if you're an early Valiant or whatever level the store opens up, okay, cool. I can see, you know, this actually being a pretty solid deal to help you expand your roster. It's just for me, no. The Loyalty Crystal, I have everyone here except Black Cat and Vision Arceus. Void's Awakened, Mortal's Awakened, Howard's Awakened, Storm I think is Awakened. So I only just get the Loyalty Crystal from AW, which whatever reason still has a 90-day timer compared to this one with 35. If you're really trying to, like, you know, get that Void or get that Black Cat or Howard, like, you know, these are exclusive, so I can see getting this. For me, I'm not in a dire need for trying to chase Arceus or Black Cat, even though I am a collector. It's just not worth the 25k for me. Same with Loyalty Crystal or Incursions Crystal. You know, Kabam had a statement saying, oh, we're not updating the crystal because not enough people play the mode, which I think is like the silliest excuse or reasoning to give for not updating the crystal. Like, okay, if you don't want to make it exclusive champions due to, like, then make it champions we already have. Like, throw a Serpent in there, throw a Photon in there. Me, I know a lot of people still are searching for a Serpent or awakening theirs. For me, mine's 6200 R4, so I'm not really worried, but hey, I would love to have more 6-month Photon or something, you know? Like, you don't have to give us new exclusive champs, Kabam. You can take what we already currently have and put them into the Loyalty and Incursions crystals, which is usually how they used to grow. So I'm not sure, like, yeah, if you went and looked for 6-star crystals, like, you know, we waited, oh, this crystal has Aegon, everyone's going for this Incursion crystal now, but hey. Moving on. 7-star shards, you can see I have over 300k right now. So for me and my account, I don't value this. I have a majority of champions in the basic, so even getting one of these, that's too expensive for me. But like I said, everyone's different. Depending on your situation, you might really can use those. Titan crystal shards. I currently have like 86k, 4 crystals worth. This, I would only get this if I have no other way to, like, I literally would not go above one of these. And I just need one to farm my other Titan. And it's just because I want to get a video out with like X amount of Titan shards. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not touching this one. Okay, no, this is just, my account is beyond this, so this is not what I'm looking for. But like I said, depending on where you are, I don't know what progression the store opens up. A 1 6-star for 1.8k radiance, I think that can be pretty solid. Same with the Abyss Selector, you know, you're growing your account, you're searching for that Hercules, that Aegon to clear story content and trying to reach Valiant or whatever. Sure, I can vouch for this. You're trying to get through Necropolis, get you an Aegon, get you a Kate, go for it. A level 3 revives, you know, I don't think these are too bad. For me personally, as you can see, these revives are already maxed out for me. I think I'm pretty sure, not counting revives that are expiring, I'm pretty sure I have like 100 or whatever between all the different level revives, the Valentine's Day revives. So yeah, we got new content coming. Maybe I'll use some but I don't think I use enough to a point where I'm buying this, but who knows? Just for now, it's not for me. The greater attack boost, I highly value. The Alliance I'm in pushes top 10 masters, so I usually make sure I have enough every time the season kicks off. As you can see, I only need, 6 more? I'm gonna get those after the reset during the season. Use like one of these per ward to get my fights done, so this I personally value. Like I said, we're pushing top 10 masters, and yeah, it's not that expensive for me per se to get this and have that extra attack boost that I need, so I'm not rocking 15%ers. The mastery point, very valuable. For me personally, I plan to get it around level 65. Then I could run like, the ideal mastery setup I want, because we do get an extra point for 65. It's just for right now, I personally don't have a big need for it, but hey, you're pushing battlegrounds, you want to make a more, or Alliance War, and you want to make a more trickier like defender setup, sure. Or you might change masteries for offense, so I can see it. It's just, for me, it's not my priority. I'm big on Sig stones, trying to get those Sig levels up. My next R4 champion, I'm definitely trying to get to Sig 200. They're in the 100s right now. Crystals, gotta get my Sig stones. So yeah, these items I highly value. You can see I clean those out. Health potions, I'm pretty sure I'm stocked on those, but these are not that expensive, so if I end up needing some, sure, I'll probably grab some during the Act 8 Crucible. The greater health boost, I think these are cool, but I do think they're expensive. Bought 4. I do plan to buy more after the reset, which honestly would probably be like how many have I bought so far? I've bought 4, so I feel like as long as I'm under 10k, whatever I spend is cool. I don't think going over 10k is that worth it for these, so I'll rock the 20%ers, but yeah. The greater, I feel these is too expensive at 4,500. So yeah, I'll end up clearing Cavalier EQ or whatever. I get the one before Thronebreaker. I'll do a clear on. I think I can auto fight Cav. And yeah, we'll just drop the 1k units to get some of these for the upcoming war season. And the emotes, me personally, I don't find the value. I'm not about to drop a bunch of Radiance for an emote. And you gotta add something else to that for me, Kabam. Throw a mastery point or something. But anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in. That's how I blew my Radiance this month. Will it change next month? We'll find out. What did you spend? What did you spend your Radiance on? What did you not spend your Radiance on? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. Till next time, peace.